9436 for the air. May pursue that day. Camry. Southbound on 22nd from Wells.
With the number of school shootings on the rise and unpredictable crime on the streets, the safety of students becomes important. When it came to Marquette campus crimes, the Department of Public Safety could not do much.
DPS, once it became a criminal investigation, had to turn over everything that they were doing. So they couldn't follow through on any of the assignments they got. They would get there, they would determine what the nature of the call was, and if it involved a criminal incident, they would have to call for the Milwaukee Police Department. And that meant a lot of downtime, sitting and waiting for Milwaukee police squads to arrive to take over their investigations.
When we were here as public safety, we were armed, so for a good 10 years of my career, we were doing pretty much the policing job anyways.
Pay close attention when you are walking to class, and you will notice a team of trained officials to keep a watchful eye. But their powers expand further than just patrol. In 2015, Marquette University's Department of Public Safety transitioned into a full police force. But it was no easy task.
So we have to meet the state standard for being a police officer, which is an academy, which I believe is 720 hours, comes out to 3 months-ish, a little over. So they got to go through that academy. And then there's state mandated training that the officers have to go through every year to maintain that certification. Pass a firearms qualification and other things. The state will say, hey, this year you have to do this. If the officers don't, they get decertified and they can't be police officers anymore. We're governed and receive our authority through the state of Wisconsin. If you look at the state law that created the Marquette University Police Department, it says we have the same powers as a city of Milwaukee police officer. Some campus police departments are limited to campus property only, or can't enforce municipal violations, which means writing tickets for retail theft or disorderly conduct. They don't have the ability to do any of that. And a lot of what we handle isn't serious crime. It's more lower level nuisance crime that we're able to take care of through the use of municipal citations.
Communication with the Milwaukee Police Department did not start right away. Most of the changes began in-house.
Logistically figuring out how we were going to do things. We never had a place to bring prisoners before because we didn't arrest people back then. There's a big uptick in police pursuits right now by Milwaukee Police Department and suburban agencies also. And they're starting to come through campus every now and then. And we had one go up and down Wall Street. It was kind of a reckless one. And our officers didn't have anything to stop that pursuit. So we're looking at getting what are called spike strips. You put them out in the street, it blows the tires of the car that's fleeing and slows down the speed of the pursuit, making it a little less dangerous.
Reports of crime that MUPD sees within their boundaries are decreasing. These are the numbers of disciplinary referrals within university buildings, which show a decline over the years.
She is conscious of breathing at this time. We're still getting more information.
Most of Marquette lies within Milwaukee's 3rd District, and as they are connected with the Milwaukee Police Department, they can receive over 36,000 calls for service a year.
Often, if a student calls 911, say we're right here, the Sheriff's Department or the Milwaukee Police would call us and say, hey, we're receiving a 911 call from your jurisdiction, will you respond? And of course we will. And generally we're going to get there faster because we're already right here. Oftentimes local community members will call us just because our numbers are on our squads and they call us and they know we're close. And sometimes if Milwaukee Police has, too high of a call volume or not enough people working or a combination of the two, they'll call us and ask us, they'll say it's in your area, can you handle it? And I'd say more often than not, and if not, we always do what we can to try to answer that call and help out, they're a local partner.
The relationship between MUPD and MPD has improved, and MUPD works to maintain a positive relationship with the Marquette community.
Unlike urban policing or city policing, you get that the relationships with the students, the faculty and the staff. You're part of a community. So it's kind of like small town policing in a big urban environment. And there's so many positive things happening here and the students are involved in, and we get to be a part of that. Like we get to be a part of the community to keep, make that possible for the students to be here, and we definitely feel like we're a part of the school.
Captain Kranz says that MUPD is always evolving to be better prepared for the problems they see on campus. For Marquette Wire News, I'm Larson Seaver.